Welcome everybody. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 futures. What happened today in what we call the stock market. These are December 2021 contracts, and today's price ended at, or I should say, I guess we'd call it price, not really price, but 4684.75. Okay, and it was a pretty significant day, significant enough. 46.5 is the range. So most of the day was down, and then it rallied a little bit back up, and we got this funky looking, almost looking doji here. Okay, so what do I just think? Just my instincts, just looking at this, without getting too deep, there's more to come. That's what I think. And why do I say that? Because the MACD looks like it wants to roll over here. In fact, it's already started to roll over. Okay, so we'll see what happens going in tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. I don't think this 3 days is it. I think there's more to it than that. I think 4,600 is probably pretty safe bet, I would think. But you never know with the stock market. But that's what my instincts tell me. Just looking at what I'm looking at here, got a whole lot of weakness, going on right here. Okay, and at least for a little while, we may get some green days sprinkled in here and whatever, but I'm pretty sure we're heading down somewhere at least halfway between where we're at right now and let's see, the simple 50-day moving average is 45.12. Well, that isn't going to last. This is obviously going to continue to rise a little bit, right? It's going to continue to rise. It might start to flatten out somewhere in here as these prices push down, right? So I don't know. I think 4,600, which is right there, is easy. Pretty easy. I think it'll break that. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. I think we'll get below 4,600. Let's take a look at the monthly. So this candlestick continues to be pretty small for the month of November. Pretty small looking candlestick. Still have a really huge amplitude percent. Obviously, like I said before, it isn't going to change unless the bottom of this candlestick, gets lower. In other words, we'd have to have a red candlestick. But right now, I've been saying it for over a week. Second all-time largest amplitude percent. Only other time it's been beaten is 1998. Let me go back to the daily. I do want to just, for those that aren't familiar, take a look at these daily cycles. So we'll look at the long one first. Okay. I also have a second daily cycle in there, this yellow one, but it's shorter. So this one ends about Christmas Eve, approximately. Okay, 12/23. Okay, and this one ends about 12/15, 12/16. We'll just put 12/16 in there. Okay, so that's what's going on there. And I think prices will continue to decline the closer we get to these dates. Okay. Woohoo! The closer we get to those dates, I think the greater the chance that prices are going to decline. I don't think this is over. I think this candlestick, finishing, near its open is wishful thinking. It's wishful thinking to say, oh, we've bottomed, we're going to go up. I don't think so. This ain't over yet. It's just getting started. Okay, back to the monthly. Little bit of weakness creeping in here. Obviously some divergence is going on. Still looks strong here though. Okay. But this is that just looms large right there. Looms large. Let's zoom all the way out. Yeah. Looming large. I mean, look at that. Okay. Yeah. It's by far the greatest numerical gap we've ever seen, or amplitude down to the 50-month moving average. Percentage-wise, it has been higher back here. Believe it or not, in 1998 it was actually higher. Like I said before, it got into the 30s up here, the amplitude percent, this number here. Got up into like the mid-30s actually, 34, 35, 36. That's the only other time it's been higher than it is right now as far as percentage-wise. So what are we talking about when we look at this? Well, this is 29.67% of the low of the current candlestick. So if you take this percent, multiply by that number, you'll get this distance right here. That's what that's telling us, okay? That's how that indicator works. That's my own little baby I put together just to kind of keep track of that. Let's look at the weekly. What's happening with the weekly? Like I said yesterday, woohoo, we have a red candlestick. First one in, look at that, 8 weeks. Okay, all kinds of divergence signals going off. These guys are coming down. This hasn't quite crossed over yet, but looks like it wants to. The Big Mac Daddy says, you know, flat, just absolutely flat. Okay. All right. Let me swing back over to the hourly one more time here. I'm sorry, to the daily. Yeah. So what was the open was 46.86 and it closed at 46.84. So basically it opened where it closed, more or less. Okay. So is it going to crash and burn? I have no idea if it's going to crash and burn, but what I do think is there's a high probability this has got more price decline to go. Okay. And you know, whatever amount of days, up, down, whatever, I think we will get down to this 4,600. I think that's going to happen. That's most likely going to happen. Okay, I got a short side position going on pretty small. We'll keep an eye on it. Keep my risk management there. In case it gets away from me, we'll cut it loose. But for now, yeah, I think the short side trade's the way to go here. Educational video only as always, guys. I don't give financial advice. Okay, I think there's more price decline to come. I'm sure you'll see other YouTubers talking about another day if it's all going to crash and burn. You know how they are. Every day is crash and burn, crash and burn. Yeah. You know, now they must be really freaking out. If they, look, I've had other YouTubers that I watch, you know, see their headlines. And during this entire green time, every day they talked about a crash. It's going to crash. Oh, it's going to crash. Oh, it's going to crash. Oh, it's going to crash. It hasn't crashed yet. You know. So if they were to scream and crash all back here, what do you think they're doing today? I mean, what other word could they use? Because they're all out of the big words, the big scary words. What are they going to do now? You know, the universe is going to explode. You know, if they use up all their crash every day to talk about a crash, now what is it? When we got 3 days worth of red candlesticks, what are they saying now? It's imminent. It's going to burn. You know, I don't know. Hilarious. All right, in front of you is the screen, join $5.95 a month. I put out videos every day, but I also put out videos where there could be a possible trade alert. I mean, if I think there's a good opportunity, I put it out. You know, below this video, there's a bunch of links of where I show my profit loss, okay? So I combine the cycle analysis where I think there's going to be cycle lows along with, you know, trading against the 50 moving average, whether that's day. For the premium members, they're getting hourly video. I talk about the 50 hour, okay, and occasionally even the 5-minute chart, okay. So it's a really, really good deal. I've had quite a few people sign up, okay, and several people have been very profitable, right, and they're just using my videos and they're applying it to their own style and they're making some really good trades, okay. Now there isn't necessarily going to be a trade alert every day because that's not real, okay. Some days are better trading opportunities than others, but when they do come out, I've informed the premium members of what I think is a good opportunity, okay? But I put out videos every day for crude oil, gold, wheat, at least natural gas, okay? I also do, believe it or not, cattle, the live and feeder cattle, okay? Put out at least 6 or 7 futures and commodity videos every day. Okay, so take advantage of it because $5.95 is extremely affordable. Okay, it's less than the price of pizza that you're paying every week or multiple times a week, and you get a whole month worth of subscription. Okay, so take advantage of while you can. If you're not going to pay for the $5.95, at least subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up, okay, because I really appreciate it. And don't forget to click that little bell so you get notified of all the videos I put them out. Talk to you all real soon again next time.